Today I've got a beautiful Greek farmer salad for you. I just got back from Greece not that long ago, and this is one of these recipes that I picked up. It's also known in Greek as the agrotiki salata. Beautiful salad, high in protein, very healthy, very nutritious. It's along the lines of a tomato, cucumber, onion, egg combination with a fantastic lemon and olive oil dressing. It's going to knock your socks off. So, first things first, you're going to start cutting up your tomato. So in this case, I'm just going to use like a couple of tomatoes from my garden. Now, I'm also going to enlist the help of my mini-me food processor, make my life easier. You can chop up the veggies for your dressing and whatnot, but I would recommend using a little food processor if you have one. Now, the next thing, cutting ware, knives. When you're cutting or slicing tomatoes, I really would recommend that you use a really, really sharp knife. If you don't have like a razor sharp knife, use like a serrated edge knife. It's going to make your life a lot easier. It's not going to crush your tomatoes, and it's going to make your life, believe me, a whole lot easier. And frankly, unless your knife can like slice the gonads off a butterfly, use serrated. So I cut my tomato in half, and I'm just going to slice off the bottom so it's kind of even, just like that, very easily. And now, all I'm going to do is just this way, just make slices, your tomatoes, make them into slices. Nothing complicated at all. And just place them in the middle of your dish here, just like that. This is a salad that back in the day, or the good old days, they used to make this when they'd come for their snacks from the fields. And those farmers in Greece back then were like really hardworking people. I'm not talking about just the men, I'm talking about the women too. Like those guys or those women could like put any of us to shame nowadays. Certainly me, that's for sure. All right, that's the last of my tomato going in there. And this is something that's very easy to do. The next thing is a green onion or two, depending on how big they are. And again, just slice it, the root end off, and as well as the green end. We're not going to use the green end for the salad. You can use it for garnish if you want, but whatever you like. And all you're going to do is you're going to cut it on the flat side, place it down, and just as thinly as you can, without losing a nail, just start slicing it. And you don't need any mad ninja knife skills for this. Just do the best you can. And that I'm just going to place in the middle here, just like that. And in this case, less is more. You don't need like that really strong, pungent onion flavor coming through. You just want to kind of accent it and bring it kind of in the background. All right, there's my onions are going to go in as well, just like that. Put those in the center. Next is half a cucumber. Depending on the size of the salad, I've used a couple of tomatoes and half a cucumber. You can double it. You can do like basically whatever you like. You can peel the cucumber or not peel the cucumber. It is totally up to you. And all I'm going to do is cut them on the diagonal so they look nicer for the presentation. Because even though it's Greek food, you still want to make this look appealing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my cucumber, I'm going to stack it around like this on the sides upright. So you have like a nice little, kind of like a little pattern happening. Just like that. Let me squeeze this one in too. It's a nice sized one. Perfect. Just like that. So it's already starting to look really nice. The colors, the flavors, everything. It is fantastic. The next thing is the dressing. Now for the dressing, I'm going to use the help of my mini-me food processor. It makes my life so easy. I'm going to take 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to take a little bit of parsley, and I'm going to throw that in there as well. I'm going to take, you can use one celery stalk. These are my own celeries. Don't laugh, they're organic. And I'm just going to basically break them up, stalks and all. I'm going to put them in there. So for this recipe, I'm going to write it as one celery stalk. I'm going to take 2 eggs, just cut them any way, and put them in there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this, nothing complicated, a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper, and we all know what my little bit of pepper means. I'm going to take the juice of half a lemon, and I'm just going to squeeze it in there. This one, luckily, oh, there's a pit there. I'm just going to squeeze the juice of half a lemon in there, and it's going to be a lemon-based dressing, and that's fine for this salad. I really, really enjoy this that way. You can use, by the way, vinegar, like red wine vinegar will totally work with this as well. So that's ready to go there. The last step is some olive oil. For this, it's a 1/3, 2/3 combination. So when you're making this, just keep that in mind. So if I'm using, let's say, the juice of half a lemon, I would do in here easily a 1/4 cup of my extra virgin olive oil, or up to 1/3. It is totally fine and totally up to whatever you like. That's perfect there. All right, lastly is that chili that I was telling you about. I'm going to add a little bit of heat. For this, I'm using half a chili. If you want to use more, use more. You don't want to add any at all, that is totally fine. And all I'm going to do is just pulse that up and let it go all nice and smooth and creamy and delicious. Here's the thing as well. I'm going to be checking this for the liquidity of it. So if it needs more olive oil, by all means, use more olive oil. I think it needs a little bit more olive oil, to tell you the truth. I don't want this thing to be too thick, but I want it to be creamy as well. So that's perfect right there. So now I'm at the point where I'm almost at around half a cup of olive oil. Oh boy, does that ever look good. And it smells like you just get this waft. It's fantastic. All right, there's that. Now, there's more to this. I'm going to take some feta and I'm going to crumble it just around in fairly big chunks. Farmers weren't in the day that kind of, oh, we want some stuff that's just, really like tiny little bits. No, they wanted like some substance to their salads as well. So now, before I actually dress my salad, to add to the presentation, I'm going to take my hard-boiled eggs and I'm just going to place them around just like that, so everybody knows that there are eggs in this. Oh, I broke one of the hard-boiled yolks. What are you going to do? So just do that, just like that. Perfect. Just place them around. And you're going to have like this beautiful pattern of stuff going on with all these colors. You're going to have the reds, the greens, the yellows, the whites. It's all going to be absolutely fantastic. Actually, you know what? I'm not really liking that broken yolk. What I'm going to use is one more, 2 more, and hopefully I don't screw this one up. Okay, that's better. And I'm just going to place this here like that. I'm going to move this one a little bit over here, just to make them even out. And perfect. That's going to be just like that. So here's the kind of thing, the way this looks. I'm going to take a little bit more chili and nothing else. I want this for the color. I'm just going to sprinkle just like on top for garnish more than anything else. Now this is absolutely fantastic. Watch this. Just pour this around, just like that. And you, my friends, now will have this, oh, this smells so fantastic. this gorgeous little salad, a Greek farmer salad, like nobody's business. So that's it for this episode on my Greek farmer's salad, or my agrotiki salata. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Check out this recipe as well on the website at kensgreektable.com for this and so many others. And if you're looking for a recipe, by the way, if you are looking for a recipe that you haven't found yet on there, please be patient. I'm going as fast as I can uploading, so just bear with me. Another thing as well I wanted to mention, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends in Australia. You people are like the real thunder from down under for me and for everybody else. Just know, I know you're going through kind of a crappy time right now with the lockdown and the stage 4 that you guys have been telling me about, and I really appreciate your stories. Hang in there, please. It's tough. We went through it here in the spring. Sadly, you guys are going through this now. We're thinking about you. We're praying for you. To my friend Sula, to Depi, to so many. I can't even mention all of you. There's literally dozens and dozens of you who write to me, who message me, and you know what? I read all of your messages, believe me, and I try to respond to every single one. Fact is, if you can take the time to write to me, I can take the damn time to reply and respond. So that's it for this episode. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time in watching this, and until next time, I will definitely see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.